If you've been running an older rig on the trails, you already know the hassle of the cable struggle. Every time you climb in, it's plug in, unplug, deal with loose wires bouncing around while you're navigating rough terrain. And to be honest, wireless CarPlay isn't something fancy anymore. It's something that actually makes life easier, especially when you're focused on the drive ahead. But unless your build is fresh off the lot within the last few years, chances are you're still stuck with a wired setup. Now, jump online and you'll see the market is flooded with random adapters, all promising the same thing. But out here, reliability matters. The last thing you want is your connection dropping halfway through a trail or overlanding trip. That's what got us looking at the Torvo 2-in-1 wireless CarPlay adapter. If you've been with us for a while, you've seen us test Torvo's dash cam before, and it delivered solid value for the money. So heading into this, we're kinda optimistic. Let's see how it holds up in real-world use, on and off the road, how stable the connection is, and whether it's actually worth adding to your setup. We'll drop the latest price and link in the description below. Let's get into it. So this is the box it came in. Pretty simple branding on top, labeled as a 2-in-1 wireless adapter, which means it supports both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The inner packaging is actually a wooden box with Torvo branding, and honestly, we've used a ton of these adapters before, and we think this is by far the most sophisticated packaging we've seen. When a brand puts this much effort into the box, it gives us high hopes for the build quality of the actual tool. Inside, we find the user manual and a USB-A to USB-C converter. It's good to see the converter since many modern 12V mods use Type-C, so we're covered without needing extra cables. The adapter itself isn't too complicated either. It looks sleek with a bright orange color that actually matches some of our high-visibility recovery gear. The front has a clean, glossy finish, but the real winner for off-roaders is the metal housing. In our experience, plastic adapters trap heat like a greenhouse, especially when they're sitting on your dash in the sun. With this metal construction, the heat dissipation is going to be significantly better during those long, slow crawls. And look at it! It is so small that you can't even notice it's there. Now, let's talk about how it performs. The operation is as simple as it gets, perfect for when you just want to get on the move. We just plug the adapter into the rig's data-enabled USB port, and it boots up quite fast. Since a lot of us in the off-road world rely on Android-based tablets or phones for topo maps, let's look at Android Auto first. We simply turn on the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on the phone, and we can see the smart box appear right here. Let's connect, and the LED goes blue, indicating a solid link. The Android Auto interface starts up automatically, and everything seems very responsive. The maps are functioning normally, which is crucial when you're navigating a fork in the trail, and the music player also seems fine. We can receive calls here as well, and we don't see any issues with the connection. It's smooth, reliable, and keeps the dash clear of wires. Now, as it supports both, let's switch over and see how Apple CarPlay works out. We'll just disconnect the Android and connect the iPhone. The interface is clean and everything is running smoothly. We'll take a few calls to check for audio desync. And we don't see any issues like dropped connections or weird robotic audio artifacts. There's a very slight input latency, but that's completely understandable for a wireless connection, especially when demonstrating on an older device like we are today. Another really impressive feature we like is the Auto Connect. When you're jumping in and out of the rig to scout a line or clear a fallen branch, the last thing you want to do is fumble with settings. As soon as your phone is back in range, it reconnects automatically. Just look at this. Nice. We've been using this adapter for quite a while now, and the heat buildup is where it really shines. Unlike most compact devices that get scorching hot, the temperature here stays remarkably low. The metal housing definitely helps dissipate the heat, and your car's AC is going to help cool that metal down even further, keeping the performance from throttling during long, slow crawls. So, after living with it in the rig, where do we stand? The Torvo 2-in-1 wireless adapter is easily one of the most reliable dongles we've tested for the Overland community. It solves the two biggest headaches we face: frustratingly long boot times and overheating on the dashboard. The metal build is a huge step up in quality, and the fact that it handles both Apple and Android without a hitch makes it a versatile choice for any team or family build. Alright, that's a wrap on our review. What do you guys think? Are you still sticking with the wired connection for that extra bit of charging speed, or is it finally time to go wireless on the trail? Let us know in the comments below. If you found our breakdown helpful for your build, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the gear that actually makes the drive better. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.